One generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Of the UK, the courage of the UK. Pushing my cam to the limits. I'm standing right here in a crowd, or in London town. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Keeping the faith in a crowded place. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, no mics in faces. I'm standing right here, ready with questions. Give me your answers. One generation media, first generation of true media. Needed everywhere with my real life. No one feeding me lines. Talking points are nothing for a self-made journal. I'm your YouTube, you know it's pretty sick. Gonna realize, all the MSN realize, bringing you the news that the legacy refused. One generation media, first generation of true media. Needed everywhere with my real lies. First person view, reporting of current affairs. I am one generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Holding a mic to the voiceless, shining a light on the silencers, keeping our speech free in the UK. I am one generation media, and they use us as cogs in a wheel that they can't live without. Imagine if it all stopped spinning. Gotta find a way to unite, gotta keep up the fight. I am one generation media, and I am one generation media, and I am one generation media, and this is my media. Yeah, this is my media.
Good evening and welcome everybody. Welcome to the channel, welcome back to the quiz. It's Friday
black.
13th today, and we're going to be doing the 13th quiz on Friday the 13th.
You're black.
Am I still
Oh
black?
yeah, you're not on screen.
Yeah, bullshit. Can you hear me though?
No.
One gen's black.
What do you mean I'm black?
Freaking glitching's back. Oh, comments, anyone? Sorry.
Am I black?
What a host. What a host. Look at this.
Oh,
Can
the
you hear
comments.
me?
Hello, everyone in the comments. Hi, Mel. Hi,
Can you-
LTG. Hi, Roman.
Hello, everyone.
Who
Yeah,
else
can
is
hear
it? Hey, Brandon.
Excellent. What's going on with bloody...
AJ.
What's going
Bubbles.
on
Hello,
today?
everyone.
All right, let me flip him over.
Stella.
This crap. Right there.
Revolution. Woo.
Today.
Hi, Anne-Marie. Hello, darling.
How's everyone doing today? I'm
Freaking
struggling.
StreamYard,
Struggling with the
man.
heat. I can't handle this heat. And it's not even
Thank you,
summer yet.
Lieutenant.
It's awful.
Honestly, StreamYard, the money they charge people as well. Hey, Bennis. Oh, that StreamYard's messing up now. That Dave's not.
Oh, what is glitching out?
It's like so I can see Real British Media, and he can see me, but we can't see One Generation Media. He's just got a blank screen.
You think after all this time he would have sorted his shiz out, wouldn't you?
It isn't him. It's not him. I thought it's StreamYard.
No, it's not true. It's him.
Oh, you're so mean. Oh, yeah, you're
There
back
he
in the
is.
room.
Can you see me?
Woohoo!
We can
Right.
see you.
Oh,
Anyway, what I've done is I've taken my charger out of the device. Maybe that was causing
No,
it
she
to
wants
mess
to-
up.
stop it. She wants to go
So yeah, I'm
live.
back now. Did everyone hear my introduction? Okay.
No.
What do you mean, no? I said, welcome to the channel, everyone. It's Friday the 13th. And
Yeah, it's
back
Friday
to
the 13th. You've
quiz.
got to expect this stuff.
We're only a day late, but don't worry about it. It works out good for us, I think, in the end. How is everybody? I said hi to a few people. I've noticed a few more have joined us. Ben SK, welcome back, buddy. I think I said hi to most other people in the chat, if you haven't. Ken Patriot, welcome.
I thought it was going to get cancelled again. Oh, it deserves a little
Not
drip.
getting cancelled.
That looks like a margarita.
Actually, today I've got, so this is a really nice cold Fanta lemon to wash down the lovely, very high quality tequila in my granddad's shot glass. Da-da-da! You see, it's got like a hunting scene on it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. It's got ice in it, so it's nice. So I just have a little tiny.
You said it's your granddad's shot glass. Is that a really old glass then?
Yeah, it is.
So it's like is it a hot toddy glass or something?
I don't know. I think they used to have big shots back in the day.
Anne Marie, welcome.
No, I don't know if it's sherry.
Sherry, it might be. Guess what I've got today? I'll give you a clue. It's not dishwater.
It's not urine infection.
It's not urine infection. they were the standout comments from last week. Yeah, no, basically, I'll tell you the story behind it. So this drink was inspired by an 80-year-old.
So fast. What?
I'd say an 80-year-old woman. Anyway, it's a dog walker that I speak to in the mornings. Anyway, I saw her in the shop earlier on, and she was buying a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc wine. Had a little discussion about wine, etc., etc. I said, "Yeah, that's
you are a wine connoisseur, aren't you?"
A wine connoisseur. That's right. Martin. Well done. Anyway, cut a long story short. So, bearing in mind she's 80, okay, instead of having it with lemonade to make a white wine spritzer, she said she has it with a couple of Monster drinks. You know, the energy
That
drinks,
is the drink.
the white ones. So
wine with a kick.
I thought, you know what, I'm going to get that for tonight's quiz and give it a try. Seeing as I've run a couple of off licenses and managed a couple of pubs, I've tried pretty much every drink there is to try. I've never had one of these. So what are you saying? So what are we going to call the wine and Monster together? Sauvignon Monster. I was thinking I reckon a turbo spritzer sounds good, doesn't it?
Turbo spritz, a Monster spritz. Not being funny. Wine sends me on the turn. I'm not very good on the wine or the dark spirits.
Hopefully I won't be on the turn during the quiz tonight, but it's always a possibility.
It can't be any worse than your blue rocket fuel.
There was some great streams happening before the quiz, wasn't there? I was looking at AYs and CP meeting up with Granny Says, AY trekking around the streets with CP, having some food with her. All quite easy.
I didn't know about his coffee incident, so I just watched his video on that. It's unbelievable. I actually thought they were going to arrest the guy, and they didn't.
Oh, you haven't seen that one before?
I literally, well, it's recent, isn't it? I literally just watched it. And I thought even under a 2-tier policing system, they would arrest him, and they didn't. I was actually quite shocked.
What happened? Sorry?
I mean, I've only discovered AY recently, to be fair, well, not recently, but a month or two ago. But he seems to be really doing well at the moment. He seems to be the most popular YouTuber of the time, doesn't he? He seems to be definitely getting the content. So yeah, he's doing well.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, so I did enjoy the streams earlier on today, but I know you two are chomping at the bit to get this quiz out of the way. RBM, I know secretly deep down he's going for a hat trick because he's on 2 wins in a row at the moment. And Zen, I'm sure you don't want to let that happen, do you?
That's why I got my hair down, because I feel like I was jinxing myself with it up. I get my full powers out. So fingers crossed.
Well, apparently
every time I get one wrong, I'll do a bit of this shot. God knows that's probably going to end up really bad. So what's you change your questions?
I got shat on by a bird today, and apparently that means good luck. But personally, I think it's bad luck if you get shat on by a bird. It wasn't very nice. I didn't even realise until I took my top off and realised there was a bird shat all down the back. While I was bending over playing my golf, I obviously got,
I do want to try and keep up with the comments, but I'm scared if I press something wrong.
Come on, I'm going to try, Mel. I don't want to get back up. We're going to. If not, we're going to the moon, darling. Mel on the moon. I'm drinking strawberries and cream flavoured Pepsi. Oh, I think that'd be too sickly for me.
Strawberries and cream?
Yeah.
I've seen those up north, like Lincolnshire and stuff, in the American section.
I'm not sure that would really work.
Is that a flavour that we get now?
It's only lucky by seagulls to get pooped on. I got pooped on by a robin, and I thought, That was quite sweet.
I mean, I
Only
think it, you know, it
Oh,
probably
oh
was
my
a
God,
secret.
talking about animals pooping, I've got a fox in my garden at the moment that literally goes out of its way to crap on my stuff. This week, it did it on a rubbish bag. A couple months ago, it got a utterly buttly tub out of the trash.
Hi, Dylan G. Welcome to the chat.
Dragged it into the middle of the garden and deposited one in there. It just does it all over my stuff.
And my vegetables.
And his vegetable bag. So we're not eating those vegetables. So yeah, we just have to give them to the other wildlife. But yeah, it's
Well,
done it all
there
over
shouldn't be anything wrong with the vegetables. I mean, they spread manure on the fields, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. I picked.
Most of the veg that you buy from a supermarket has been covered in manure at some point.
Yeah, I know
you
it's manure,
what they
but
grow.
fox and cat crap is somewhat different to a manure.
Well, fox crap will be a bit more meaty, wouldn't it? Really?
I just
More seedy.
No, stop it.
Well, yeah. That's the
for
seeds
God's
from the
sake.
birds that they eat.
Oh,
That's where the
is
seeds
it?
come from. Well, I
No,
think
actually,
so. Yeah.
do you know what? We might be wrong because when you, this is a top tip. If you see what looks like
They eat the
seeds
chicken,
in
don't
your animals' deposits, it's supposed to be worm eggs because that's what you look like when you have puppies. If you see what looks like cucumber seeds, it's actually worm eggs. There's absolutely not a chance of eating a vegetable from there.
Oh,
Oh no, it could burn the lot. I don't want to end up with fly strike. Oh God, that's not a nice way to go. Oh,
I hope you're going to. I hope
I need
you're
a
going to eat
drink
the rest
now.
of your vegetables. That's funny.
Oh God, I've got nice stuff in anything in the greenhouse is absolutely fine. But anything from that little vegetable patch at the bottom of the garden, I think I'll just give it to the local wildlife. I'm not
Haven't
eating
you
it.
got some netting you can put around it or something?
Yeah, I'll start again. I'll start again next year. I'll start again from fresh and put some netting around it. I can't do
Well,
it.
at least if you plant the chumbawambas there, they can grow up high and then they won't.
No, yeah, they'll be going in the greenhouse on. Don't worry, everything up the top is
greenhouse?
protected.
Two leaves of a chumbawamba plant will fill your greenhouse, let alone one of the fruits.
Well, no, because I'm not. I can't move you now. But I've got these movable shelves, so I'm going to move them into the sunshine. And then if it gets a bad weather day, I'm going to move them into the greenhouse. I've got look up here for thinking, down there for dancing. Don't worry about me.
I mean, these things climb about 15, 20 foot in the air.
Well, no, well, the thing I've got. Well, where have you got a 15, 20-foot pole in your garden?
Well, I trained it all around the fence, you see. And
Well, no, they'll be going.
beams.
Oh, it's glitching out. Oh no, I've got shelves. They're about 6 foot tall, and they can go. You can twirl all around them. So don't worry. Like I said, I'm all prepared.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Definitely.
Yeah.
Should we get
Don't
the
worry,
quiz
you'll be
started?
impressed.
So I'm seriously struggling in this heat. I don't know about
I know.
everyone else.
I just want him to.
Apparently, there's going to be thunderstorms later.
Yeah,
Oh, I've got to
to
cover. I've got to get the plants in later.
Do you know, I forgot to
It's gonna be
charge my earbuds, so I might have to change to my stupid headset, and that's even more.
Oh, I've got 2 new plants this week. But there's a rose plant. If you can see there, her name is Cersei.
No, can't see that.
Oh, and then I got a lavender plant, but I haven't given that one a name yet. Come on, it's just I can't get away from the fact this dog wants to come live. I'm sorry, people. She thinks she's the star of the show.
Come on, lady.
Hi, everyone.
Coming up an early introduction. Sausages.
Hello. She just can't keep away from the freaking cameras and the lights.
She's definitely stealing the show.
She just takes after her mother.
Right, so I didn't actually count your scores up after last week because I thought there isn't that many quizzes left on this section, so maybe we'll just save it for the end, and it can be a surprise to both of you. But should we get today's quiz started? Are you both ready? Got your cards?
I've got my card.
Is it, Ben S? Is it massive temps this weekend? I hope not. This is hot enough for me. I've been out in it as well.
No, bring the heat. Bring hotter the better. I want to be sitting. I don't want to. I like it when I don't have to buy hot. No, don't worry. I won't finish that sentence. I don't like it when it's cold. I like it when it's really nice and warm.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it warm.
That's why there's
cool breeze.
That's why there's been record crossings today in the channel, because they're using the nice weather to come over it. And obviously with the storms coming over the weekend.
Yeah, whenever there's calm
been
seas, they're going to make more trips, isn't they? But if we've got Nick Tenconi and his Stop the Boats campaign doing well with people going over there and stopping the boats, hopefully we'll get somewhere pretty soon.
They're not good. You can't stop.
Yeah.
They just get more. If you slash them, they'll just order more because they make so. I was watching a thing and one man was getting was paying 1,500, and there was like, if there's like 15 or how many people, 20 people on the boat, that's a lot of. This is a lot of money you're talking about. Like it's a bit mind blowing, really.
It's a big government scam. It's money laundering, one way or the other.
I didn't see that, Bennis, no, if the French was trying to stop them. They haven't so far, have they? But and yeah, Mel, I like the cold weather as well. You can control the heat in the winter, whereas in the summer you can't. You just have to be hot.
I think the key is to stay hydrated. Did anyone see CP out today on any of her lives? Bless her, she still hasn't got a tan. She's going to look like a lobster tomorrow. If I bump into her in London, I might have to get some lobster jokes.
Oh yes, what are you up to in London tomorrow? What are you possibly up to in London tomorrow? Are you going to go live?
I'll tell everyone later, actually.
Oh, okay. The big reveal. I'll do a drum roll for you.
big reveal at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good. Let's get started anyway. If everyone in the comments, if you're playing along as well, get a little piece of pen and paper, keep your own score. I'm going to keep up with as many as I can in the comments, but it's really difficult at the moment, so bear with me if I don't call anything out. But we can tally the scores up at the end and see how you did. So if you two are ready with your cards, should we get going?
Yes. Let's go.
All right, looking forward to this one. Right. Question number 1. What is the title of the national anthem of the UK? Is it A, Long Live the King? Or is it B, God Save the King? C, Long Live the Monarch? Or D, Almighty is the King?
God Save the King. What was that one? B.
That was B. That was what Zen picked.
It threw me off a little bit because I'm so used to hearing it called God Save the Queen.
Yeah, I do think God Save the Queen has a certain ring. It had a certain ring to it.
Yeah. Right, well, I've got your answers. I'm trying to get through the comments, but there's a lot. I think everyone else has gone for B. Welcome to the chat, Terry. I can see you in there now. Kent as well, B. Terry, B. Everyone's going for B's, are they? Did anyone not pick B? D. D for ravioli. Excellent stuff. I can let you all know that the answer
B for sure. Revolution.
His name's Ravioli. We know him from another channel.
It's called Ravioli. Okay, Ravioli Revolution. That's what you do in my brain now.
It's just too long to say. So it had to be shortened. But the answer to question 1 is B. So anyone that chose B, congratulations. You're off to a winning start. The national anthem of the UK is God Save the King. It is played at important national occasions and at events attended by the King or the royal family. And it's likely that you're going to hear it tomorrow on my live stream. So we'll discuss that. Yeah.
Little drop of breadcrumbing, that's called.
The suspense, right? So green pen is out for both of you. Well done.
You're determined to sit here, aren't you? She will not.
What was that?
I'm trying to move her and she's like putting all her weight down, like, I'm staying here.
She can stay. What's happening, Ravioli? You're getting deported already. We've still got 23 questions to go. Hang on to that passport if you've got one. Right. Question 2. Moving swiftly on. Is the statement below true or false? In the UK, you're expected to treat others with fairness. Is that true or false? Can't see that, RBM. There's a little bit.
Yeah, it's because I lost my true and false, so I quickly did.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I thought CP was playing for a second there. Right, so you've both gone for true, have you? It's looking like the comments section are all saying true as well. Even Ravioli's gone for true on that one. So the answer to question 2, everybody, is true. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Right. There are responsibilities and freedoms which are shared by all those living in the UK. These include treating others with fairness. Can you believe that? Congratulations.
Nice one for the super chat, Benes. That was.
I have
a
just
good
seen a nice big yellow flag. Is that Benner's again? You're too
I
generous.
can't see anything like that, but yeah.
I thought I'd mention it because you miss the comments sometimes.
Yeah,
Drinks
no, I
on
do.
David next time.
It's not letting me put it up on stage. But thank you very much, Vanessa. I say you've already paid for like the shots at the festival. But well done, buddy. Hopefully you're getting all these questions correct. Right, that's 2 out of 2 for everyone except Ravioli, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can't move them. Right, question 3, everybody. Where is the Senedd based? Do you remember this from last week's quiz?
Can you spell it for me, please?
That's spelled Sierra Echo November Echo Delta Delta. Senedd. Is the answer A, London, B, Newport, C, Glasgow, or D, Cardiff?
I remember this from last week, but I can't remember the answer.
Senedd. What the hell is a Senedd? I don't even know what Senedd is.
Can you please read out which? I can't remember if it's A, B, C, or D, please. And I don't want to look at the thingies.
Dun, 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 dun. We have A, London, B, Newport, C, Glasgow, and D, Cardiff. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to know. Like... I'm stuck between that and Glasgow. I was going to go for Glasgow.
It was government stuff, wasn't it?
Granted, I don't think that my 2 contestants are looking at the comment section to answer their questions. But before the next one, if you can all hold off just until they've given me their answer, that will be great.
I wasn't looking, but yeah, but I remembered last week we was going on about Holyrood being Northern Ireland and etc.
So,
that's right.
Congratulations to anybody that put D, because the answer is
yes,
D.
I did put it. Yes.
Yes.
I was going to put Glasgow. I was like, but there's like no Senate. I'm sure it's Wales.
That might come up later on. You never know. What is in Glasgow? Come on, Zen. See if you can remember. It begins with H, but the answer is D. The Senedd is based in Cardiff, the capital city of Wales.
What to do with the army you're talking about?
It was Holyrood, wasn't it? It was the government of.
Well done, RVM. That was it. Holyrood. There you go.
The Holyrood in Glasgow. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I've got cross-wired with?
I think so. Yeah. Holyrood. Yeah, it's Holyrood. Okay, Steve. Holyrood. I have to say it with a Scottish accent as well. I've heard it.
Holyrood.
That's more
Something
like it. I said
you got to say it aggressive, and then you.
I said a Scotsman, not a drunk Scotsman.
Angry Scotsman.
Holyrood.
A Scotsman,
Scottish
not a
isn't too good.
Scotswoman, RVM. Try again. Right. Well done to everyone that got that correct in the comments. Unlucky for those that didn't. Right, question 4. You ready?
Yes.
Nobody's got a 24 out of 24 yet, so we're waiting to see if anyone can, Kent. Right, question 4. Which of the following statements is correct? A, there are 50 pence in a pound. B, there are 10 pence in a pound. C, there are 100 pence in a pound. Or D, there are 20 pence in a pound. That's a C for RVM and a G for Zen.
You how on earth is that a G?
Depends if you're talking about a Great British pound or a pound of sugar, though, doesn't it, really?
Well, it was actually a pound of potatoes, RVM, so what's your answer? I'm joking. Well done, well done. I'd be surprised if anybody got that wrong. I can't.
Did your nans or older relatives ever talk to you about, oh, that used to be like a halfpenny and a halfpenny? And my nan used to try and explain to me, like, oh, that was a threepenny bit, which was a quarter. Like, and I'd be like, my mind, I just could not get, because obviously it's so much easier.
Are you talking about decimal currency?
Yeah, like obviously, yeah, my nan was obviously a lot older, and she sometimes like I'll spend a penny or fruit me bit, and she tried to explain to
I'll
me
be
like, but I just could never get it.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, so Ravioli's got one there, the crown, the old half crown. She might have used them as well, actually, if
Fruit me bit and
she was a bit well off. I don't think many people got
a
crowns.
white
You probably
£5
did in the
note.
60s, but they weren't. I don't think they were silver. I was going to
Yeah,
ask
farthing, a penny farthing. That's it. Yeah, she tried to explain, but it's just so.
Mhm.
Obviously, I think out of the 100, it makes much more sense to me. But if you grow up using the currency, it just makes sense to you.
I think RBM's changing over to his earphones. What was I going to do?
Yeah, I forgot to charge my buds, so I've got these silly things on now, which is going to just make my head even hotter than it was.
Yeah, no, it is hot today. I'll give you that, bro. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Right, well done. You got that right. You're both off to a flyer this week.
Oh, shilling, yes, I remember saying that as well. 2 bob, yeah.
2 bob. Roman's got his 2 bob out. There you go.
That's what I found funny. The 2 bob. See you next Tuesday one.
You enjoyed that one, right? Question number 5. Looking at it, I wonder if this will favour Zen after last weekend's trip. Are you ready?
Okay.
Which 2 of the following were English Civil War vassals? A. Marston Moor and Hastings. B. Waterloo and Marston Moor. C. Hastings and Naseby. Or D. Marsden Moor and Naseby.
I was going to put. Where's my? I don't know. I don't know that one, so it's a bit of a shock.
I see Kent's gone for C.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because they sounded more. I don't mean, I might be wrong, but they sounded more like they were both of the UK.
Well, I went for them because I've never heard of them, and big battles you've heard of ain't going to be Civil War, Waterloo, and that's not. Process of elimination. I'm pretty sure it'll be right.
I wonder who's getting deported this week. Because the answer to question 5 is D. So congratulations, you two. Yes, unlucky to anybody that got a C in the comments.
Because I thought Marsden Moor sounded like it was up north, or was it Neasden or something? He said, I thought that sounded like the UK.
And Civil
Battle
War,
of
really.
Marsden Moor and Naseby were English
Naseby.
Civil War battles.
What year was the Civil War?
Well, there
Wasn't it like the early 1600s?
There's been a lot. The War of the Roses was a civil war.
Yeah, the War of the Roses, was that a civil war? Because it was between York and Leicester?
Oh, come on. You only went to it last week, then.
Oh, please. Oh, you know I'm terrible with areas.
York and Lancaster.
Lancaster. See, it's always the first letter's correct and the rest of the word is wrong.
It's all right. You were close enough. I'm sure there's plenty.
I can't swap York.
I'm sure there's plenty of foreigners that get Leicester mixed up with Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah. But yeah, well done.
The Battle of Naseby was fought on the 14th of June, during the British Civil War. Sir Thomas Fairfax, Captain General of Parliament's New Model Army, led his troops to victory over King Charles I. Here's the one that got executed, wasn't it?
Well done on that information, Ravioli. Are you actually taking this test for real or something? You look like you've been swatting up on it. That was some good info there. Well done. Right, question 6. We're turning the page, everyone. We're smashing these out today. Not really. Right, question 6.
The roses is the clues then.
I missed that one. I can't seem to get it down at the second. Right, anyway, question 6. How is the Speaker of the House of Commons chosen? A. By the monarch. B. Through a public election. C. In a secret ballot. Or D. By the Prime Minister. How is the Speaker of the House chosen?
Ooh.
Tricky one, eh?
Yeah.
Who's going to be getting the green pen on this one?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold your horses in comments.
I would, I'm stuck between the C and the D, to be honest. I'm stuck between C and D. Sausage, please let me get my
A,
cards.
by the monarch, B, through a public election, C, in a secret ballot, or D, by the Prime Minister.
I thought they would have to be chosen, so I'm going to go with C. But I don't. I'm stuck. It could be the Prime Minister. I don't know.
I'm going to go for the secret.
Both going for C, huh?
Because I remember when what's his name?
Get your comments in the section.
What was the white-haired speaker? I remember when he changed over to the gay fella that's there now. I thought it's no one heard of how he got the job. There was a new speaker. So.
Mostly C's, I think. Yeah, I think you're right, actually, RVM. I remember something about that as well, but let's have a look. The answer to number 6.
Right, a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, that's true. Congratulations. The answer is C, everybody. Well done on that.
Was the secret ballot one? Not the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
The Speaker is chosen by other members of Parliament, MPs, in a secret ballot. The Speaker keeps order during political debates to make sure the rules are followed.
It shouldn't be secret. That's the thing. But I remember when they changed the speakers, because I've only ever known one speaker, and that was what's his name now? Yeah,
I mean,
I'm an Arsenal fan as well, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't followed it that closely.
Isn't
but
it?
I know that one you're talking about was
John,
a Labour-leaning speaker, wasn't he? And I think the one we've got in now was a Labour-leaning speaker as well.
Who's the lady that goes order, like who's the lady that does that? Is she the speaker?
That's the speaker that says order.
There's a lady. Is there a lady at the moment with short hair and she's I quite like her. I'll figure out her name.
She could be the whip. I think it's called the whip. She's got a rod, or she could be the black rod. Has she got a rod?
That's it, John Burker.
I don't know. I'll figure it out in the break.
John Burker weren't too bad though, but the guy they've got. Now how we got him. He doesn't even seem like a figure of authority. He seems like a twit.
Eyeglass.
It's like, he's...
She's been gone. I've seen clips on TikTok, so it's all naughty word. Sorry.
Naughty words. Right. Moving swiftly on, then.
Moving swiftly on. Anne-Marie's here too.
Is she?
Yeah.
Who? What? Sorry.
Oh no, so I said Anne-Marie's here too.
I've said hi to Anne-Marie at the beginning. I think she's been there for a while. Right. Question 7. Which of the following statements is correct? A. The BBC, British Broadcasting Channel, is primarily funded by advertising. Or B. The BBC is partially funded by the state. So primarily by advertising or partially by the state.
Yeah, because they don't have advertising.
Really?
Not allowed. Well, they are.
Really?
No, I thought the laws changed recently, didn't they? They can do this advertising.
You hear them say about it being the state-funded BBC all the time, which is why they're all left and woke.
But it's not. It's funded by everyone. They're telling everyone it's a law to pay the stupid TV license when it's not a law. Don't pay it.
It did say partially funded by the states. I mean, the other funding must be from advertisers, I'd imagine, or sponsors.
They don't. I told you, you can only pay the TV license if you watch the TV. If you don't watch channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what am I paying you for? Nothing.
Mel's gone for an F, but it was only A or B, Mel.
I ain't giving them a penny.
I assume you mean B as well.
They can absolutely do one. I want to do one. I'm not giving them a penny for years, and I won't. I don't watch their channels. I'm not.
I haven't done it.
I don't watch it. To be honest, the only thing that I ever used to watch on the BBC when I used to watch was Match of the Day. That was it, and even that I only watched occasionally.
I'm just saying, I'm a logical person. I'm not paying for something I don't use. If I don't use it, I'm not paying for it.
Apart from that, why pay for them to brainwash you as well? Because most of there's actually been a video released today, I think, which is being released tonight on X about there's evidence saying that the EastEnders, etc., have taken contracts to push certain narrative ideologies.
Oh, they have. They've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I know they have. That's why I stopped watching EastEnders about 15 years ago now.
Bloody, it's horrible watching it.
I can't stand the way no one dies in it. Even if they have a horrible death, give it 10 years when they're out of the luck a bit, or they'll be resurrected. It doesn't matter what.
I think that was the last. I think that was the last
all
one.
All these people keep coming back to life. It's crazy.
I think that's how long ago it was.
It should be more like a
But,
Halloween show. Everyone, all these zombies walking around that have been dead for years to just come back to life.
I'll say, well, you're both absolutely correct. The answer is B. Well done, everybody, if you said B.
Ooh,
The BBC is a British public service broadcaster providing television and radio programmes. Although it receives some state funding, it is independent of the government. Yeah, right. But well done on that one, everybody.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh no, I've lost my vapes.
We haven't had the red pen out yet. You two.
Oh, don't jinx me.
Don't let me down. Right. Is everyone ready? We'll carry on. Question 8. Right, question 8. Which of these groups can take part in the National Citizen Service Programme? You got that? National Citizen Service Programme, NCSP. A. All children up to the age of 17. B. Pensioners. C. 16 to 17-year-olds. Or D. 18 to 30-year-olds.
Can you just say National Citizenship Service
I
Programme?
said it twice already.
Yes, well, it's not. It's quite a mouthful, dear.
National Citizen Service
I'm going to have a word
Programme.
with you about your ableism towards my ADHD.
Which
The
answer
fingers
was
coming
the
out.
which
The
answer was the
fingers
old
out.
biddies? Was it A?
The old biddies was B.
Oh, I'll go for that.
What's the one that you go for a year? I think I'm going for C.
Oh, split decision in the between the contestants. A B and
I
C.
genuinely, I've never heard of it before. It sounds
Yeah,
interesting.
same.
But...
We have some D's and some C's in the comments by the looks of it. Let's have a
Oh,
look.
Stella and me on the C. Please, fingers crossed. I don't want to be the first red
It's
pen.
the page turner, this one, a B and a C. The correct answer for question 7 is C.
Yes.
Who chose C?
Yeah.
Then
For a
taking the
year- I
lead.
thought there was a weird little program that was only for a year, like 1 year. Not weird. I don't mean weird programming on
There it is.
That's just the word.
Red pen OPM.
I guess the old
I
people are
meant
senior
the fact it's only
citizens.
for a year
isn't it?
is weird, not the program is weird. Just to correct myself.
Right, let's see the answer.
Welcome, Scottish veteran.
The Scottish veteran here, has he made it? Yes, well done, Scottish veteran. Nice
Yes,
to have
Scottish
you.
veteran, hey!
I thought he was gigging tonight. Just going to give the answer. The National Citizen Service
He's
Programme
Scottish.
gives 16 and 17-year-olds the opportunity to enjoy outdoor activities, develop their skills, and take part in a community project.
Oh, that's a good little program.
Yeah, it sounds a bit like probation, just for youngsters.
It's a shame it doesn't last for longer, and include more ages.
Are you still there, everyone? Thank you for the super chat, Scottish veteran. I can't put it up for some reason on the screen, these ones. I'll read it out. Just finished my sound check. Wanted to say hello before I start. And
Oh, good luck, Scottish, for a good gig. Woo.
your hair's lovely, Zen.
Don't break a leg.
So is yours, lads.
That's good luck.
I don't know about mine.
Hi, Zanu. Thank you very much, Scottish veteran.
Okay, to do.
And, yeah, good,
Oh, yeah.
good luck with your
Spasibo.
gig as well.
Good
Doing
luck
a
with the gig.
Gig is
Oh, no, it's
entertaining a
you're
Pablo,
glitching out.
I'm sure.
We'll have to hear him singing your song. He wanted to cover that, didn't he? RBM. One gen's gone.
I know. As soon as he does that funny little picture
Thing,
thing,
aren't you?
and
Piece
he
of
goes
crap.
again.
Am I back?
Doing a
A
Bublé
Bublé
tribute.
tribute. How
Ooh.
can,
I can't hear anything.
unless you've got a deep Scottish
We can
accent,
hear you.
Scottish bloke do Bublé.
Ridiculous.
We can hear you though, so
I
don't
can
say
hear
anything
you.
too rude.
I can do a bit of Bublé.
Oh, do you like
Oh,
is
dear.
Bublé? Do you like a bit of Bublé then? Real
I like
close
a bit of
to you?
Bublé. Yeah. Not some of it. Some of
Oh,
it's
no,
not,
I-
especially
don't
his
make me laugh.
Christmas. Especially his Christmas one. His
Oh,
Christmas.
Mariah Carey's Buzz Christmas for me.
Who?
Oh, John made me laugh the other day. So I was having a little spy up in
Oh, Bublé. Yeah.
in CP's chat, and there was a song playing, and with me and one OGM was like talking on Messenger, and then I said I think it's Boyzone, and then I said and then I put straight away ask your brother, he'll know, and then straight away you put no, it's Westlife.
Hello?
Oh, I knew. Yeah.
Yeah, straight away.
Can you hear me?
I know
Yes,
my
we hear
music.
you.
I still can't hear you.
Especially the 90s.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
I can't hear you.
We can hear you though.
Give me 2
Carry
minutes.
on.
Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll tell you, a lot of people do cover Bublé. It's probably one of the most covered.
Fucking
It's one
hell,
of those
StreamYard.
singers
Sort it
that
out,
a lot of
will you?
people can sing to in tune. I
He
think.
is very
It's
Christmas.
because they're slow and smooth.
Nice to go a bit of Christmas shopping too, a bit of Bublé around the John Lewis and Marks and Spencer's. It's a Christmas spirit. I can't believe this StreamYard thing. It's lucky that we're actually quite entertaining, otherwise we'd all be effed, wouldn't we? Has everyone had a good week though? Is it true or false? Deport StreamYard for sure. They only just fixed their glitch yesterday and they can't even get it to sort itself out for 24 hours.
I can sing Rag and Bone Man pretty well. That's my go-to on the karaoke.
Rag and Bone Man. Oh, I'm only human after all. Oh, do you know what I like
Don't
in
put the
karaoke?
blame on me.
I do a
Don't put the
good
blame
bit of
on
Cher
me.
or a bit of Tina Turner. Quite good with
'Cause I'm no prophet or messiah. I go looking somewhere higher.
Still can't hear you.
I can hear you though.
We've turned from quiz to karaoke. It's
Okay.
full
Sing for
pub night
us.
now.
Can you hear me?
If I could turn back time,
Da, da,
if
da.
I could find a way.
Can you hear me?
I need a bit of
You can hear me.
we can hear you, but you can't hear us.
I can't hear you, so I'm gonna have to go on the delayed YouTube.
Okay. This is so
I can
annoying.
still hear you singing on my one.
Turn it down for sure.
I'm sure it's gonna. It should be back soon, but let's try and carry on. What are we up to now?
Yeah, last time you had to turn his phone off and on
Right,
again, and then
let's-
it came
Let's
back.
try and wing it to the half-time break, and then I'll try and reload it again. I've already refreshed it twice. Let's see how we get on. Right, question 9. Which of the following statements is correct?
We can hear feedback.
A. The Proms are an 8-week summer season of classical orchestral music. Or B. The Proms is a series of tennis matches held every June in London.
The Prom.
The Proms. I think it's. I'm going with A, the classical music.
I mean, I'll go for that as well. That's good
The
music.
Proms, I'm sure.
Because I know tennis, and I've not heard that in tennis. So
Finally, RVM. I thought there was a problem with his sound for a second then.
no.
This is so
Well
fucking
done,
weird.
well done, everybody in comments. I can see the A's.
Yeah. Oh, everyone said it was the Proms. I'm sure it's orchestra.
Hey, Scottish veteran plays the bagpipes.
I like
That's
a bit of
quite impressive.
classical music.
Actually, I think we want some.
I played bagpipes at the Proms in Guernsey. Oh yeah, you could. Of course, you'd have
Glasgow's
had
coming up.
Freebird on the bagpipes.
Yeah,
Then
that'd be
Scottish
good.
veteran. I love that at the moment.
Right.
They
The
always like
answer-
getting a bagpipe
the answer-
player in at the United Kingdom as well.
Oh, that's
The answer to question 9 is A. Well done, both of you. The Proms is an
Yes, it
8-week
was the
summer
orchestra
season of
thing.
orchestral classical music that takes place in various venues, including the Royal Albert Hall in London. Well
I
done.
thought so. Yes.
Can you hear my?
Why
platform
don't
or
we
not?
just have a break while you? Yeah, we can hear feedback.
Why don't you?
we
Yeah,
have a
play
break while
your
you sort
tune
it
now.
out?
We'll have a half-time
Thanks.
break now.
Yeah.
Yes, well done, Scottish veteran. I will see you there. Just see a comment.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, I'll
Oh,
see you
yes.
there. That would be good. Looking forward to that.
Oh, you're gonna wait.
You should speak. You should have a word with the organisers because
break now.
I think they often like getting a Scottish
What are we up
bagpipe
to? We're up
player.
to.
See, I can't
Question 10.
talk because he doesn't know
Well,
what
we're
we're
up to
saying. So he's
question
butting in.
10. So I mean,
Let's do the halftime
Just
now.
take the break. Yeah.
Can't do it. I'm getting all delayed stuff. Question 10. This is my opportunity to give LTG Lieutenant a shout out. She's got 90 subscribers.
Yes,
and she needs
Lieutenant.
10 more. 10 more to reach 100. So if everyone who isn't subbed to LTG's channel, and I'm sure she'll be putting a link up in the comments, please do so now. Let's see if we can get her up to 100 before midnight. And also, Lieutenant, I'm sure with some help from your other channels this evening, you should get there within no time.
No Scottish veteran, he can't hear
Right,
us.
let me
He's
play
he's
this,
listening to a delayed
song for
YouTube.
everybody.
So he's got, that's what I said. Let's go to the halftime early. And
We're having the break now, then. Give
yeah,
me
do
an
it now.
off
Try and
if
fix
that's
yourself,
okay.
and we'll come back. Yeah, I'm gonna get another
Thanks,
tequila,
Susan.
everyone. Cheers. Oh, Lord.
I am one generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes of the UK, the courage of the UK, pushing my cam to the limits. I'm standing right here in a crowd, or in London town. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Keeping the faith in a crowded place. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, no mics in faces. I'm standing right here, ready with questions. Give me your answers. One generation media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real life. No one feeding me lines, talking points are nothing for a self-made journal. I'm your YouTube, you know it's pretty sick. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, bringing you the news that the legacy refuse. One generation media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real eyes. First person view, reporting of current affairs. I am one generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes, holding a mic to the voiceless, shining a light on the silencers, keeping our speech free in the UK. I am one generation media, and they use us as cogs in a wheel that they can't live without. Imagine if it all stopped spinning, gotta find a way to unite, gotta keep up the fight. I am one generation media, and I am one generation media, and I am one generation media, and this is my media. Yeah, this is my media.
Say something. Okay, I'm going to take you off stage.
No,
and bring
can you
you
hear
back
me
to
now?
see if that helps.
Can you hear me now?
Um,
Can you hear me now? Streaming is going to pick up from next week. He's muted me again. He's muting me.
Hello?
What a shit show.
Still can't hear you, Jen.
Oh
Hello?
no! I think everyone click in the comments. Can you hear me or can you hear him?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
We can hear him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can hear you, Royal British. I keep calling you Royal British. It's like the Royal Mail instead of real. King Stephen in the house for Royal British Media.
I was just
Sorry.
reading up on these storms. Apparently across the east of England, we're getting severe thunderstorms. And I hope
tonight.
it's
Oh, I've got to
severe.
bring my washing in. Oh god.
Maybe I should live stream the thunderstorms. Go out and get a nice big brolly.
Yeah, that'd be
Bring the
cool.
thunderstorms.
Where's some?
I'm an
Can't
idiot when
hear
it
you.
comes to storms. I go out on them. I love it. I think it's great.
As long as you wear some thick rubber wellies, you'll be all right. To ground yourself.
What the hell's going on with this bloody streaming? I
If
can't
it's
hear
got
either
StreamYard,
of
you're
you
gonna have to
two.
sort your Wi-Fi out. We can hear you. That's clever,
Thank you, bro.
actually.
Thank you.
Hey, I've got to give
I
you
can't
props
hear
for
you.
that one.
I don't know why. I've taken it off. Back on again. Let me try one more
You know,
thing. Thank you for keeping the show going. One last try. Okay. You fucking useless StreamYard.
Great host. No, the fact that we can still carry on through these technical errors is quite a thing. I mean, it's just the fact that he can't hear us. Oh, last time this happened, he did think that we was all talking shit about him. So wind him up in the comments.
Yeah.
Say, oh, you can't say that. No, that's rude.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not on the screen at all.
Yeah, see you later, Scottish veteran. Have a good gig.
I'll see you later. Good luck with your good luck with your gig. I wonder if you post them anywhere so we can have a little check them out.
That's what I was thinking. I want to hear some of his gigging.
Yeah, especially the bagpipes. I'm really into the bagpipes at the moment.
Yeah, I do like the bagpipes.
Oh yeah, my new thing is, well, the reason I started liking the bagpipes is because there's this girl and she plays Freebird, you know, fly Freebird, and I love that song. And she plays it on the bagpipes. She does it so well. And then I got into watching her do all these other remixes on the bagpipes, and it's just my new thing now.
I like all the military songs they do on the bagpipes. Like when they have Armed Forces Day here, they have a whole massive Scottish band with the bagpipes, about 30 of them. And they do like military tunes on them and that. I think it's great. I think they sound so good, to be honest. I do like our bagpipes. There's something about them, though, isn't there? That's like, you know, goes back hundreds and hundreds of years hearing the bagpipes. Like,
when we was at the medieval festival on last Sunday, they were playing it. It's like it's not. It looked like the bagpipes, but it's like I think it's like an older version of the bagpipes. Maybe it's like a first version. There's a video of it on my Book of the Faith and my TikTok if you want.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear us! Yay! You're back in the room.
I can't believe this. I've got a feeling that this phone's overheating. You know, it's so bloody hot today. I'm hoping it's going to last. But I literally had to go all the way off the StreamYard and back in again for this to.
Don't charge it at the same time.
To resume itself, and I do agree with the comments. I should deport myself. Get yourself another bloody quiz master.
One J Media on the moon.
I'll bring the quiz over to my channel.
I know, Mel. I'm sure.
Oh no, do you know what I was thinking? If people follow me on my YouTube channel, then you won't have to use StreamYard because Real British Media can go live and One Gem Media, it's just me that can't. So if I get 50 subscribers, then I can go live. We won't have to have this bullshit sugar anymore.
Let's get them 50 subscribers, everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm going to promote it on my Book of Face, and I'm going to see if I can do it by next week for you, so we don't have to do this anymore.
Well done. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about trying out other options. Yeah, we'll see. It's happening too often at the moment with StreamYard.
Yeah.
So where are we? We're on question 10.
Question 10. Are we on 10 or 11?
10.
Yeah, no, definitely 10. Right, let's see. I'm going to try and speed through a bit just in case we have more issues. But hey, it wouldn't be Friday the 13th without a little bit of do. Right, question 10, everybody. Normal service has been resumed. Right.
Yeah, let's power through.
Which two are influential British brands? A, the National Trust and the Rolling Stones. B, the National Trust and the Beatles. C, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. Or D, the Rolling Stones and the Royal Family. Tricky one.
I don't know if the National Trust.
RBM's gone for C.
I don't think that. Is the National Trust. What's that? Who's that behind you then? Oh, who? You're freaking me out. No, my partner keeps walking behind.
It's quite an iconic badge. Looks like everyone's hitting the C's in the chat. LTG missed a question. That's because you're moderating 10 channels, love. You better come back. It was which two are British emblems, but they were quite long-winded. But congratulations, the answer is C. I think you're all right. The Beatles and the Rolling Stones are two British brands that continue to have an influence on music both in the UK and abroad. It was a dodgy question, Soler. I half expected someone of these two to say it was a trick question, but you got it right, so well done.
Yeah.
LTG's a busy moderator nowadays. She's all over here, there, and everywhere. Is a good phrase for LTG. Where's she gone? Venice, you went for B on that one, did you? It was the answer was C. The answer was C. I hope you're all keeping your own scores. Right. Question 11. Seeing as we're a bit behind. St. David is the patron saint of which country of the UK? Is it A, England, B, Scotland, C, Wales, or D, Northern Ireland? Oh, C's, hey?
I did a little refresher course earlier.
You think that the patron saint of Wales is David? Do you? Well, you're absolutely correct.
Yes.
Is correct.
David and a daffodil.
Let me just double check it for you, but I know you're right. The answer is C. Well done. St. David is the patron saint of Wales, and St. David's Day is celebrated on the 1st of March every year.
You're a true Welshman, being a David.
I am. I think if I was in Wales, they pronounce it David, don't they?
The thing I always find interesting about Wales is that they weren't included on the Union Jack flag.
Well, some people dispute that. I mean, there's a true Union Jack flag which includes Wales, and I think it's yellow. Yeah, but the official Union Jack flag. You think every time they see that being part of the United Kingdom, they think, well, we're not on the flag. It must for Welsh people, they must find that annoying. I don't know how they feel about it, but yeah. Well, England has always been England and Wales, hasn't it? I mean, even when we went to Russia and we beat back those Russian mob of football thugs, it was England and Wales standing side by side. So,
maybe one day we could do a quiz on flags, because I love flags, like just for for the art, for the symbolism, because the colours mean things. Like I'm talking about all flags. Like I've actually got a game that's about flags.
Yeah, I could bring out all the regimental flags and see how well you get on. That'd be an interesting.
No, I meant like flags of the world.
I know what you mean. I'm sure we can do a flag quiz. I'm up for that as well. A little refresher. There's a lot of flags that are quite new as well, so we have to.
I just mean like flags of countries, not weird little flags.
I know, because you don't know any flags.
Not like the houses in freaking Hogwarts and Games of Thrones.
Good stuff. Yeah, county flags too. Teller's right as well. That'd be a good one to try. There's some nice flags actually, county ones. Right. Question 12.
They do love a good sheep.
Let's crack on. Let's crack on to the half-time break of question 12. I'm not going to have one this time. We already had it on 10. Right. The Bill of Rights of 1689 limited whose powers? A, the King's. B, Parliament. C, judges, or D, the churches. That's the 1689 Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights.
What was that, Zen? I see, was that? A? Oh, B.
Yeah.
No, B for both.
B for Parliament.
We have some A's coming in. Roman.
Oh my God! I might be wrong. See, I don't like. See, this proves I don't go with the comments.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Oh fuck, we're both wrong.
I think I've just realised.
Right, if
your name's wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, he's wrong.
If the name's Anne Marie, Benez, Mel, Roman, and Lieutenant, and Seller, and you've got the answer right, because the answer is A.
The first red pen.
A was
That's
what?
you
What
good.
was
I
A?
thought I was going to go
What
for
was
the
A?
all of them right.
I'm coming to it. A.
'Cause
The
I
Bill
think
of
Oh, that
it was-
Rights.
deserves a shot, that one.
Was it Charles
Bollers.
II?
Have a shot. In fact, you should be on 2 shots.
Bollers.
Right, A. The Bill of Rights of
Oh,
1689 confirmed the rights of Parliament and the limits of the King's power. So it was a king.
I
King's
thought that was the
power,
Magna
obviously.
Carta.
That's what I put up. I
You
thought
put
that was
up
D.
Yeah, you put up B. So the
I
red
thought
pen
B
is
was the
out
king.
for both of you.
No, I thought it was Parliament. I thought the Magna Carta was limited the power of the king. Did they have to do it again?
It would seem so.
No, because around that era, I think it was Charles. It might have been
I
Charles
think it's all
II.
linked,
He
actually,
ruled by
isn't it?
himself, like he scrapped
Yeah,
Parliament.
because he reinstated the
1600s.
monarchy, didn't he? After
Mhm.
William the Conqueror from Normandy. Da-da,
Okay.
da-da, I've been learning stuff. Ta-da.
That was 1066.
Wasn't it?
But
Wasn't it that? Oh, please don't tell
it
me I
was
got it all
Charles.
wrong
I think.
again.
Well, no, it was all to do with Charles I and Charles II, wasn't it?
Yeah, his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And,
Charles II decided to rule by himself.
There's always problems when Charleses are at the helm, isn't there?
Yeah.
We're on Charles III at the moment, aren't we?
Uh-huh. But yeah, well done on that for those red pens. At least I got to use it again. RVM's had it out twice now.
Yeah.
I thought I've got to 12 without one. I thought I might be going for the full, but no, it was not to be. Oh, mosquito.
Right,
Not to-
question
Oh, no.
13, everybody.
My
Question
mosquito.
13. Who elects police and crime commissioners? Who elects police and crime commissioners? A. The police. B. The Home Office. C. The public. Or D. Members of Parliament. Oh, RBM's gone for C. Zen's
We
gone
did a
for
question
C.
like that before, and it was the people, wasn't it? I'm sure,
Yeah.
hopefully.
We just had the elections for the local police and crime commissioner.
Well, that's well remembered by both of you, and well remembered as well, RVM. I didn't see the comments on that one, everybody, but if you did in fact choose C, you're correct. Well done. The public elects police and crime commissioners, PCCs, in England and Wales.
Oh, this mosquito.
PCCs are responsible for the delivery of an efficient and effective police force.
Yep.
It's going to make me knock my lights over.
Don't knock your lights over.
No, it keeps flying at me, and because I've got the lights here, you know, they like the light, and it keeps going from the light to my forehead.
I don't want you turning into a toad live on the quiz. It'd be like when the clock strikes 12 for Cinderella.
Who's going to the moon this week then? Anne-Marie, stop packing that bag.
Did you get it wrong?
Yeah.
Anne-Marie.
But she got the one before right, though.
Well, you're not deported just yet then. Right, okay, question 14. In which part of the British Empire did the Boer War of 1899 to 1902 take place? Was it A, India, B, Canada, C, Australia, or D, South Africa? The Boer War, B-O-E-R.
Oh, well, I'm going to put...
Ooh, an A and a D.
But he probably knows the answer, so I've got it wrong. I don't know we're matching, no.
I think I know the answer, but I'm not certain.
I think that they might be right. But
Because I'm sure, because
Yeah.
I heard you know, the South African people going to Donald Trump saying that they're under a genocide. I don't think so, I don't know.
The way I remember it is there was the De Boer brothers from Holland, and the Holland did own the centre of South Africa.
Yeah, Farmer. That's Farmer. That's why. Lieutenant. That's why I thought, because I heard that the other day. Because they're farmers saying they're being moved out of South Africa.
Right, yeah.
But like I said, I don't
farmers.
live there, so I don't know.
RVM is wrong, and Zen is correct.
Did I get it
Well
right?
done.
Oh,
My brain's working.
Yeah.
could be losing my crown tonight.
Yeah, only because I heard that
This
the
is
other
not
day with
good.
all this stuff going on about South Africa and Donald and moving and blah blah blah, and then because they were saying that song, it was "Kill the Boer, kill the Boer, kill the farmer."
I didn't realise that actually. I
No
didn't
ball, no
realise that.
food. I'm just getting some of these comments out. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. The Boer, and I suppose the Boer surname BOER does originate from Holland. And
That's
what
quite
was it called when they
So it means farmer.
when they run the centre of the South Africa? It was it's called the Orange Country for slang, but what was the actual name of it? I've forgotten it now. There is a name for the people that kind of colonised that area of South Africa. But yeah, it's all related to the Dutch on that one. So well done, Zen.
Is it
Unlucky
Afrikaans?
RBM.
That's the language they
That's
speak.
the
Isn't
one.
it?
Well done, Afrikaans. That is it, Zen. Yeah, you're on it now. Now that she's,
My mum made me
going
watch
for that
that
crown.
film. Oh my god! It's apart from Zulu, there's the other one where we're on that bloody boat, and I'm so traumatized from it. I can't actually remember the name now, and it's and it's all about the same. Oh,
Don't
it's that
worry,
something down the river. Oh my god! It's giving me flashbacks. But my mum loved that film Zulu as well.
Yeah, I should deport myself after that abysmal. I didn't even realise boar mean farmer. No boar, no food. No.
Yeah, so
boar,
because
no
they were
food.
chanting
Give me
"Kill
no
the boar,
chance.
kill the boar," which meant kill the farmer. They were
Yeah, well,
showing
they've always
video of
killed
it.
the boar for the spit roast, haven't they? Really? Yeah.
Yeah, boar to me means a bit a hog. Yeah,
Yeah.
but no boar.
Pig with teeth.
Yeah, but it's spelled
Well,
differently, isn't it?
non-teeth.
That one's BOER, and your boar is.
Yeah, no, obviously I don't.
Yeah.
But anyway, well done, Zen, on that one. Unlucky RBM.
Oh dear.
What about
That's
everyone in
it.
comments? Did
Crown
everyone
is
get that
going.
right in comments? I didn't actually see many of the answers.
Yeah, because
but well done.
so many have roots in Holland. Yeah, a lot of South African is from Dutch, and then the language they speak is Afrikaans, which is it's like a mixture, mainly heavy Dutch, but a lot of people that speak Dutch can understand some Afrikaans on a doc. That's what I see on a documentary. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
can't speak
definitely.
either, so
Well done, Zen. Keep that knowledge because it might be in next week's quiz. You know how these quizzes are. There's always a couple of follow-up questions, isn't there? Right, question 15. Which of the following statements is correct? A, the capital city of Northern Ireland is Swansea. Or B, the capital city of Northern Ireland is Belfast.
B for Belfast.
I like how you said it with an accent.
I did. I tried to give it a bit of a bit of watchability. Belfast. I've been
Give
there
the
before.
answer away with the accent on that one.
Oh. Well done, both of you. You both got B, didn't you?
Yeah. Everyone got B. That's an easy one.
That was quite an easy one. If anyone didn't get that right in comments, the deportation letter may be coming your way. Right, question 16. Which two of the following issues can the Northern Ireland Assembly make decisions on? A, defence and foreign affairs. B, agriculture and social services. C, defence and agriculture. Or D, foreign affairs and social services. It's probably going to be a guess from both of you, I'd imagine. A chance for RVM to get one back, maybe.
I'm going with defence and agriculture.
Zen delayed that there. So
No, I don't want.
No,
what
I
was-
would. I was
read
going
the
to C or
read
D,
the
but
answers
defence and
again.
agriculture sounds like because it's quite.
A, defence and foreign affairs. B,
Yeah.
agriculture and social services. C, defence and agriculture. Or D, foreign affairs and social services.
B.
A B. So you've gone for a different answer now.
Yeah,
So
no, I
B-
didn't.
B for
I
you
didn't
and a
hear
C
him
for
first.
you, was it, Zen?
No, I'm going to stick with it. If not, I would have
Because
gone for D.
defence and foreign affairs, they don't have a say in, which is why they were left in the European Union. So,
If I didn't go for C, I would have gone for D. So either way, I wouldn't have gone for B. But I don't know.
You might be right there with that bit of inside knowledge. And then if I'm looking at the comments,
I know they govern themselves, but I'm not 100% on what it is.
B's and A's. B's and A's in the
No,
comments.
they don't. They're part of the.
they were left in the EU, weren't they?
If you pick
Yeah, that's
C,
why they've gone to the Euro, isn't it?
if you pick C for this question, you'd be wrong.
Okay.
If you picked A, you'd be wrong, and if you picked B, you'd be correct.
Mm.
Well done, everybody that picked B. Well done, RBM.
Thank
The
you.
capital city. No, that's the wrong one. The Northern Ireland Assembly can make decisions on various issues, including agriculture and social services.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got half of it right. I got agriculture.
Yeah, no, so
Because foreign affairs, they wouldn't have a say, and otherwise they would have been out of the EU as well.
So they don't
were
have a
left in
say
the
in their
EU.
own defence then? That's
Well, no, because being left in the EU, the
none of
EU
us
has
do
a
now,
say in
do
their
we?
defence.
Held it to Brussels.
Oh.
So, you know, it's all about the free movement and defence and everything else. It's like, yeah, it's like we're selling our army to the bloody EU
Last
as
call
well.
for
Okay,
now.
call immigration
Yeah.
enforcement on me, see if I care.
I don't like this headset. It hurts my head.
You don't want to get. Do you know, Steve? If you wear it too much, it can actually change your skull and put pressure on your brain.
It's probably done that. I've actually been using these for
Those bloody
5 years or
Egyptians must
something.
have had headsets.
You don't want to get a funny shaped head.
These are my gaming headsets.
Oh.
See, it even has a cool little microphone that
Sausage.
fits on, but I took that out.
No, it's the mosquito again.
Yeah, little buggers they are, aren't they? And he's got one of those electrical bats again. They're quite fun.
Oh, I'm going to get it. I don't care.
Right, so RBM is one behind as we get to question 17. Looks like it's back on. The fight for the crown is back on. Are you ready?
Ready.
Question 17. Which of the following statements is correct? A. The official home of the Prime Minister is 10 Downing Street. Or
Really?
B. The official home of the Prime Minister is Buckingham Palace.
Wow. Wow.
Mel, I'm going to be checking your answer on this one. A for both of you two.
It's always a bit of a mix. They give so
Mel's
easy
gone for A.
questions and so hard
Oh, I
questions.
know a fun
as well.
fact. I know that
Go
is it
for A.
is it the Chancellor of the Exchequer? Apparently, he lives at number 11.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a fun fact, but
Well, it was fun when I heard it because I was like, oh, I just thought it was. Oh, don't worry what I thought. I thought
That's the one- that's the one with the
I
big
just made
face.
expose myself as a dingleberry.
I think they always move next door, the Chancellor of the Exchequer. It's always the one with the briefcase, isn't it? Do you remember when Rishi?
Oh, at least he only has to skip up the road. You've got any sugar, Prime Minister?
All the corruption lives down there.
Well done, you two. You got that right. Well done to everyone in
He
comments.
should be in a
Pretty
tent.
Sure, nobody got that wrong. What's that?
Who lives at number 9? I don't. Does anyone know who lives at number 9?
Yeah, you got me on that one. You got me on number 9.
I'll let you know, Anne-Marie, next week.
Right, question 18 before we glitch out. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Touch wood. Question 18. At what age can you vote in a general election in the UK? Is it A, 16, B, 18, C, 21, or D, 23?
I'll say A and B again. I've got it mixed up in my brain.
A, 16, B, 18.
I'm not entirely sure, actually.
We have an A and a B. An A from RBM and a B for Zen.
16 used to be the age for everything. You know, used to be 16 before you could buy cigarettes,
We also
read
have,
all of that stuff. So you
have
could
A's
vote.
and B's in the comments. I don't know if the rule's been changed yet to let 16-year-olds vote, but I know it was one of Starmer's plans. But let's check the answer.
Oh, really? Plans? So I'm wrong.
This is last year's book, remember? Yeah. Right. 18.
Oh no, it's going to glitch out.
The answer to 18 is B.
You're 18 years old.
B is the right answer. Congratulations, everybody that chose B and 18. The present voting age of 18 was set in 1969.
Yes. Got it right. 18.
She's going for that crown this week, RBM. She wants it back.
Hello, I'm doing terribly tonight. It's because I got shat on by a
Oh.
bird. It's brought me bad luck.
It was the unlucky bird shit, not the lucky bird shit.
Should I say that because it's a new crown, that's probably why Zen wants it, because she hasn't worn this crown before.
Oh yeah, got a new crown, new design.
Did you?
Yeah, I hope everybody liked. I actually posed in that hat for this quiz. He stuck it on my head at the medieval festival, and the man who was making the hats was giving me the evilest glare. But I did it for all of you lot. Dedicated.
It's the heat. It's the heat. The heat is distracting my knowledge. The heat is interfering with my
Distracting
mind.
extremely
Whereas
on
you're sitting there with a nice big double doors open, wind blowing through.
Actually, a window.
You know?
I know it's too high to have to leave the door
My
open.
boyfriend's fan in.
Yeah, I'll get Glover to get the fan on me in a minute. It's like that.
Yeah.
Unlucky on that one, RBM. Unlucky. Right, question 19.
Thank
Are you
you.
ready? Ready. Is the statement below true or false? The flower that is particularly associated with England is the rose. Is that true or false?
True.
True. Go for it in comments. Anyone that's not said true on that one? Let's have a look. True. I'm pretty sure the answer is true. Let's have a
That's
double
why I have a
check.
tattoo of it on my leg with a lion.
And you should have seen plenty of roses at last weekend's festivals. Then
Yeah, there's armour roses.
What
It was
two
really
colour
cool there.
roses did you see?
Sort of like there's roses on the armour, roses on the
Well,
shields, roses on the
a rose-
horses.
There was one rose of Lancaster and there was one rose of York. Is that
York.
right?
Yeah.
And when they
The Grand Old Duke of York.
and when the two families finally married, what rose became the new rose? Do you know the answer to that?
Was it a Tudor rose?
It was. Well done.
Hey. I know that's what I've got. I think. Oh, I can't. I don't know if I can show it. I'll probably fall over 2 secs if I can get my
Right.
leg up that.
Countries that make up the UK.
Can
all
you
have
see? I
flags.
have the tattoo there.
Well, getting her legs out, Glover,
I
on
know.
cam. Are you seeing
Look,
this?
you'll have to check. Look, you'll have to check it out on the
Ching, ching.
other social medias.
Damn, look at those super chats coming in. It's like Snapchat. Ching, ching, ching. That's well funny. Right, let's go. The answer is true. Well done. You're making me blush. The countries that make up the UK all have flowers which are particularly associated with them and which are sometimes worn on National Saints' Days. In England, the flower is the rose. There you go.
Yeah.
That's one there.
What are the other emblems? You got the Scottish thistle, the Irish heart.
Daffodil.
The
What's
rest of them.
Wales? Wales is
Daffodil.
the dragon, isn't it?
Daffodil.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. You said that the heart was for who?
Ireland.
They're not part of the United
Oh,
Kingdom.
yeah.
I think that's
Shamrock.
No,
what
but I
That's
mean,
Shamrock.
sort of, yeah.
yeah. But
Northern,
Northern
what's
Ireland.
Northern
What's
Ireland?
Northern Ireland's flower? Is it the shamrock or?
Yeah, Shamrock is
Yeah.
Northern Ireland, but I like
Clover,
in
isn't
Ireland.
it?
You know the heart,
thought
the
the
ring
Shamrock
that has
would have
the
been
heart
Ireland.
and the 2 hands, like 2 hands and a heart. That's very
Yeah.
Irish to me. I like those rings.
That's
Is
the
it a
Cadar,
Celtic
Cadar
wedding ring?
isn't it?
Celtic
That's the
band.
Cadar.
Clover. AJ says Clover. Is that for
Clover is
Northern
what-
Ireland?
is what-
Shamrock.
Yeah, clover's what we call it.
Yeah.
I think what they call it.
Yeah.
Shamrock. But yeah.
Well, the Shamrock
Four-leaf
is a
clover, isn't
4-leaf clover, isn't it, or something like that?
it? Mm.
4-leaf clover.
No, they have it's a 3-petal Shamrock.
So, as Kent says, that means I'm named.
Oh, that's
after
got
the flower.
4. That means lucky though, doesn't it? Or is that the Irish Shamrock? Is it 4 or 3? I'll have to
Daffodil.
Google it.
If you can find a 4-leaf clover, you'll be supposed to be lucky.
I found one.
Mm. I think I remember.
I'm
You
always
were
looking
very
for
young.
one.
I still don't know how you pulled that one off. Right.
I think I found 2 actually. I don't know where they've gone now. I probably chucked them inside a book somewhere years ago and forgot about it.
Well, as long as they brought you luck, that's all that matters.
No, they've never brought me any luck.
How do you know? How do you know? You might not be here today if it wasn't for those.
Well,
You never know. Right. Well done, you two, on that one. Well done, everyone in chat. Let's crack on. Right. Question 20. Which of the following statements is correct? A. The public can listen to debates in the House of Commons. Or B. No member of the public is allowed to attend debates in the House of Commons. A or B?
but they're both the bloody same.
I thought
You
you
can
could
watch
public
them because you can watch them on TV.
So your answer is?
Well, yeah, but B's also a correct answer because the public aren't allowed in to watch the debate, are they?
They are. There's
Oh,
a public gallery.
I thought it was a
but
public gallery. But
your
there's only
answer-
about 12. Is there like 12? I may be wrong. Is there like 12? It's not that many people can go in there though.
20, I think. But
Okay.
yeah,
I
it's
thought
not
it was,
very
I
big.
thought it was like
Yeah.
12.
I'm pretty sure. I thought RBM was going to put a B up there, and he was like talking himself out of the correct answer, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure you're right. Correct. The answer is A.
Deport LTG.
Bloody trick questions.
I'm sure LTG didn't get that one wrong, surely. Did she?
Wow.
Someone check.
LTG put B. Oh no.
The public
Get
can
their
listen
badge
to
packet,
debates.
baby.
No.
The public can listen to debates from the public galleries in both the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Right, I reckon that when I finally do a mod party for all my mods, I'm going to do a tour of the Houses of Parliament just for LTG.
Riveting stuff.
Well, I think the last time we went on one, I must have been about 7 or 8 at school, so you don't really pay a blind bit of notice, do you? But when you get older, I think it becomes a little bit more interesting. But yeah, so you both got that right, didn't you? Was it just LTG that got that one wrong? Out of everybody playing along in the comments.
Rubbing it in, isn't he, LTG? Rubbing it in.
She's done it to me before.
No, there was a few others as well.
I've seen the deport comments at the beginning when I had technical difficulties. Revenge is a dessert best served sweet. Yeah, that drink's going down nicely. Actually, I do recommend it. Cabernet Sauvignon.
White wine and Monster.
White Monster.
What colour Monster did you get though? White one.
White one.
Oh.
Yeah.
White wine and white Monster.
Good work.
Where's LTG gone? I expected a comment back. Come back.
She's
Right,
off.
anyway.
She's probably moderating several channels.
Super mod. She calls herself the smooth moderator. She's now super moderator.
Smooth moderator. I like that.
Gonna have to do a remix, super moderator or queen of moderators. Which one do you reckon would be better? We'll do that vote afterwards. I don't know how to put them up during a live. Right, sorry everyone that's waiting. Let's go for question 21. Right, 21. What was the beverage report of 1942 about? So that's the beverage report. A. How to end the war in Europe. B. How to treat the Germans and Japanese after the war. C. Establishing a welfare state. Or D. The coalition government.
Beverage.
I was waiting for this.
Please say the question again because it is a bit.
Yeah, because I was waiting to hear of a drink.
You're waiting for like something about water or
About
something.
beer or something, yeah.
I knew, yeah. So why didn't you go for what was it called? How to treat the Germans and Japanese after the war? You offer them a beverage. Anyway, I knew someone was going to pick me up on that. RVM did it. I'll read it to you again. Hang on. What was, if we've already got answers coming in, what was the beverage report of 1942 about? A. How to end the war in Europe. B. How to treat the Germans and Japanese after the war. C. Establishing a welfare state. Or D. The coalition government. Okay, beverage report.
We'll go for B then.
Oh, there was a C in the comments as well from Marie and a few others. Stella got one as well, I think. See, all right. So now that you've given me your answers, a B and a C, it was not beverage, spelled B-E-V-E, however you spell a beverage. It was spelled B-E-V-E-R-I-D-G-E. So the answer is C. Who picked C?
Yes.
Well
The
done.
welfare.
Well done to everyone that picked. I think Mel.
Because I thought, well, to be honest, I thought beverage and welfare was like, oh, we'll give them a drink.
Everyone's flashing in the seas.
I didn't have a
It
clue.
was a lucky guess. It was a lucky guess.
Right, the beverage report, that's B-E-V-E-R-I-D-G-E, of 1942, called Social Insurance and Allied Services. They're still around today, aren't they? Allied Insurance. Allied Services recommended that the government should find ways of fighting the 5 giant
That's
evils.
what I thought.
5
Great
giant
minds, Mel.
evils of want, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness. Why don't they do them 5 now for all of
Squalor and
our
idleness.
Interesting.
invaders? That is interesting.
Squalor and
And
idleness.
provided the basis of the modern welfare states. It's interesting, that, isn't it? So that was the basis of the welfare state.
Yes, Avery. Avery got it right
Well
as well,
done.
because it was all
Yeah,
the
well
same
done,
way of
Anne-Marie.
thinking.
The one that came after. And you,
Well, yeah,
Mel.
give him a drink on the welfare state.
It looks like you're all here to stay. But that's really interesting, though, isn't it? If you think about these 5 points of evils, what is it? Want, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness. And how many of those can you put with the invaders that we get today? That might be an interesting video to do regarding that another time, I think. Very interesting. Right,
Well,
so
and also the fact is,
Was that-
if places
that was
don't
a-
have infrastructures to support the humans
red
living
pen
there,
for
things
Robbie.
are going to fall apart, and that is just happens. That is just logistics. If the infrastructure isn't there, like i.e. doctors, services, houses, got even rubbish removal, like we have a if the infrastructure isn't there and the population just grows, there's always going to be problems,
Well,
no
it's the
matter
problem
where
with-
it is in the world. That's
Honestly,
just
yeah,
simple
but honestly,
logistics.
it's the problem we've got now. You know, we can't take in any more asylum seekers, be them legal or illegal. We haven't got the space, we haven't got the money. Look at the cost of living and everything else. It's all.
To be honest, it's disgraceful
intertwined.
the way that old people and the homeless and the mental health services and the neurodivergent services are in this country are crumbling to pieces because of the strain. Like there's something's got to be done. Hopefully, with this, the people watching where the cuts are and stupid spending is going. Hopefully, that can be put back into some of the systems, and we might be able to get some sense of normality. But that's maybe I live in the twilight zone. Who knows?
Yeah, it'll take at least 5 years to get it back straight. But don't worry, UKIP have a plan. You can check it out on their manifesto. Links in comments. No, it isn't yet, but it will be. Right.
Oh.
Question 22. RBM, keep your focus. Zen, she's well on her
Yeah,
way.
I'm a little bit
She wants
tipsy
his
now,
crown
people.
back.
Let's start this party. Woohoo!
Right, question 22. On which date is St. Patrick's Day celebrated? A, the 1st of March. B, the 17th of March.
This was
C,
last week.
C, the 23rd of April. Or D, the 30th of November.
This was the last week question too.
Yeah, it did come up, didn't it? But yeah, it was a different day. Oh, a split decision. RBM's gone for C. Zen has gone for B.
Yeah, no, it's not.
The comments are flying in, and they look like A's and B's.
And there's A's and B's all over the comments.
Sellers
Yeah.
B.
So I think I'm right. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I'm sure you've been out more St. Patrick's Days than any of us here, but yeah.
I think it was a March
You
one.
have, yeah. I'm sure I've seen loads of St. Patrick's Day pictures of you.
Oh, I love a Paddy's Day. I'm Irish.
Right, the correct answer for question 22 is B.
Yay.
Of course it was.
That would be Zen.
I should have put that.
Patrick, the patron saint of Northern Ireland and Ireland,
It's just before my daughter's birthday.
has a
So it's the
special
week
day on
before.
the 17th of March. Unlucky RVM. Unlucky. It looks like he's throwing in the towel on this one. He's throwing in
I
the
might be getting my crown back. Oh.
Well, it's a new crown, so you might be winning the crown for the first time. But yeah, she's definitely after it.
It's the heat.
Funnily enough, my son went to the Tower of London this week on a school trip, and he got a VIP access to go and see the crown jewels, and he was very impressed with himself.
Oh, I haven't seen those yet. Well, yeah, I haven't seen those actually. You haven't been there. I do want to do that. To be fair, I haven't done that Tower of London trip.
Lovely.
I
He
think I
couldn't
was
take any
naughty.
photos. He wasn't allowed to take photos though.
I
Yeah,
think
he went to-
I think I was naughty at school the day they went for that one, so I'm sure I'd wait behind. But yeah.
Yeah, he loved it. And he got to see like the armor. They got to like the Tower of London. They took them to see all the ravens. Oh my god! And he saw a raven eating a mouse. He was like, "It was killing it."
I just hear that comment.
Yeah.
That comment from Benez about Patrick Christie's opening a can of Whiplash on TV News. I've noticed for the last week or two that Patrick Christie seems to have changed.
Is he
And,
opening some whoop again?
Well, when I met him on my live as well, he did seem very supportive of like independence and stuff.
I think
I
he's
thought to
great.
myself, yeah, well, I thought to myself, he got given the anchor job at GB News, so he had to pull the strings, didn't he, and do what I suppose Nigel says. But it just looks to me lately that he is coming around, and he might even hopefully go independent.
Yeah, well, this is it. A lot of people that start speaking out a bit more, like, you know, leave, don't they? Who was there? There was Dooley, something like that. Dan Wootton.
Dan Wootton, Doolin. I don't know the other one.
There's the other one, isn't there? Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's good. I'm going to have to check on that, Benes, when I finish here. Right, question 23. Which of the following statements is correct? A. The Industrial Revolution is the name given to the rapid development of industry in Britain in the 20th century. Or B. The Industrial Revolution is the name given to the rapid development of industry that began in the 18th century. Zen's going for a B.
Industrial Revolution.
RBM, to try and keep his overall score back to within a few, is going for A, a split decision, an A and a B, as we have in the comments, A's and B's.
I hope I'm right.
Right, question 23. The correct answer is B.
Yes!
For God's sake.
RBM is throwing
I was freaking looking up.
back down.
I can't get a thing right at the moment.
The Industrial Revolution refers to the rapid
didn't have any
development.
what drink are you drinking? Was it alcohol?
Industry.
You always seem to do better when you've had a margarita. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
true.
Yeah, I know. He needs to start drinking again like we did. Friday night.
Margarita power.
My last two quizzes, I had a drink, didn't I?
That's the
okay,
thing. I didn't have a drink last week and had my hair up. I was like, no, I'm not risking it this week. Get that tequila out, get that hair done.
Well, this is the last question of the quiz, and that leads you for that.
Thank you, Stella.
That deficit you pulled back last week, RBM. You've been very gentlemanly.
I know I was very upset with
Yeah.
myself last week. I couldn't have it happen again.
Let's
I was
see,
kicking
let's see what
myself
you
up.
can do.
I was metaphorically kicking myself up the backside all week. Like, oh, you silly
Let's see.
bitch. Oh,
I've done awful, no?
If you can bring it back on the last question. Right, question 24.
Coming
Everybody.
back.
What would well, yeah. Well, let's see who gets the lowest score out of everyone today. Question 24. What were the two important aspects of the Reform Act of 1832? A. It's abolished rotten boroughs and gave women the vote. B. It decreased the power of the monarch and it gave women the vote. C. It greatly increased the number of people who could vote and abolished rotten boroughs. Or D. It decreased the power of the monarch and it gave women the vote.
what was it? Say the question again.
I knew you were going to do this.
Because it's very long. What? We don't even have a
Reform-
thing to
the
put it up.
Reform
You're
Act.
reading it.
The Reform Act of 1832.
I might go for D. Oh, looks
C
like
and
I might.
a D.
Everyone's going for C though.
A C and
I
a D.
I hope so, because I haven't got a clue. I'm
No,
a lucky
everyone's going
guess on
for
that
C. So. Oh my God.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
But the
It's last
woman's
question.
vote came later, though, didn't it? So.
I honestly don't know. It said it increased the number of people.
The correct answer, and that was very ladylike of Zen, is C. Well done, Well done, RBM.
One
Oh,
back.
Oh,
one back.
where are you? If you're in Kent, he is that. I've got to get me expensive trousers out. Sorry, love. The rain's coming.
Yes, my lady.
Is
Thank
that-
you so much,
wait.
darling.
Yes, my lady.
The Reform Act of 1832 greatly increased the number of people with the right to vote. The Act also abolished the old pocket and rotten boroughs.
What's a rotten borough, please?
Basically,
Yeah.
after the fire of London, you had all these little backstreet areas that just got left, and they became like prostitute areas and slums, and the poor people.
That's the rabbit hole I'll be going down later if anyone wants to know. Straight away after this Rotten Boroughs documentary.
and all the workhouses, etc., etc. The slums.
Oh, that's a
Basically,
Rotten
the
Borough.
slums of
Oh, that's.
London.
I swear to God, I'll know all about it by next week.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
There were a few voters, and more parliamentary seats were given to the towns and cities. There you go.
Maybe we should do a tour
Well done,
of the
RBM, on
old
that
rotten
last one.
boroughs someday. That'd be
Yes.
fun.
Say that again.
Maybe one day we could do like, well, we will organise it first, and then we could do like a modern day tour of the old rotten boroughs. Like, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
That
up
might be
for that.
fun.
I'm up for that. We can do that. A rotten
Yeah, a
borough
little
tour.
tour of London. I like you can do, and then we can swap over the camera and do our own little presenting pieces.
Kent Patriots on -4. That's quite funny. Did you get more or less than Mel? Because I think Mel was saying she was coming today to get a good score. What did everybody get? Right, the final scores for today. RBM, you got, unfortunately, 7 wrong today.
Wow,
7.
really? 7?
I got 7 wrong last
Was it
week.
7?
Unlucky 7.
Yeah, 7. And Zen, she got 3 wrong today, so that still gives
My
you
lucky
1.
number. Not so
One
lucky
up
today.
one up from your last week's score, I suppose, RBM, but it could have been 7.
That was
But well
terrible.
done, Zen.
Thank you. I got my crown back, everyone.
You got the crown back.
Well done, Zen.
Thank you. But at least you got a new peasant's hat to put on this week as well. I've got the new crown.
Did you take a picture of the peasant hat on its own, though, Zen, not on your head?
I've got a bit of a video with it, so I'll send it to you. I think. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
my cats, Lieutenant. You're not having them.
Oh yeah, Anne-Marie wants to. Can you please introduce your cats to Anne-Marie, because she really wants, if you've got both of them about.
How did
She
everybody in the comments do?
Anne-Marie
20
loves cats.
23 out
Thank
of
you, Mel.
24. Stella, well done. That's a great score. Stella got 23 out of 24.
Ken lives in Pakistan.
That's really good.
Fine. Okay. Here is cat
Oh
number
look,
1.
Anne-Marie, here you go. Oh, she's so pretty.
That is cat number 1.
She's...
Roman, 21. Still a good score.
And then we have cat number 2.
Same as Zen, that was, Roman. Oh, ravioli. Okay. He wants to be the first
There we
with
go.
24.
Ravioli revolution.
Revolution Potasse.
Yeah.
Mel, 18.
We wanted
Not
to
a
see
bad
him.
score. I think that's more than what RBM got, Mel, so well done by 1. Anybody else got their score in that I missed? Oh, I've got LTG calling Roman a liar. I'm just working my way back.
One is a Russian blue and the other's a ragdoll.
17 for AJ.
Thank you, Clark.
Well done as well. Lieutenant, I haven't. Oh, there you go. She's got 20. So that's why she lost to Roman by 1, and she's not happy about it. Still a good score, though. Still a good score.
Oh,
That'll
sausage. Mummy wants sausage. Be
That will
happy.
save
Come
you,
here if you
save you
want.
from deportation.
Oh, she's desperate to come here, isn't she? She's like, come on then, if you must.
Okay,
Come on.
Randy. Well done. Anyone that got under 16, that would be probably a
No, it's
case
like
of
leave her.
deportation.
Oh, it feels good to get my crown back. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
hope I didn't miss anybody's score. I've tried to get everyone.
Bye, Bennett. Good night. Mwah.
No worries, Ben S. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you on the
Cheers
next one.
to me. Da, 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 da. It's my lucky glass now. I'm gonna put this every week.
If you want to carry on chatting for a little bit, I don't mind. But I thought we'd have a little break.
Lord.
No, I want to get off and wait for the storm.
Yeah, I want the storm too. But do you want to play your song again, RBM?
You're not getting the storm. Only the East is getting the storm.
What? London's not gonna get it.
I can feel
No,
it.
apparently it's the East that have like severe warnings for the storm. Even on the maps, it's showing it's only the East. London might get some of it, or you might see it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk my trap. I'm not gonna risk my washing, to be honest.
We're getting our storm
Come on, sausage.
overnight, and possibly
Oh, you want to
tomorrow.
say goodbye to everyone? Come on then. Oh, sausage
I shall
incoming.
send you video footage of the storm when it gets there because it's bloody hot.
Hello,
Good
Anne-Marie. Did you see the cat?
Yeah, it's
you
still
like
like that,
rewind
yeah.
it a bit, and you'll see in the cats. I got him to show you his cats you wanted to see.
Oh, is he
Oh,
showing
what are their
that then?
names as well? What are both their names?
The
Have you shown
ragdoll's just Gigi.
Gigi.
That's that.
Good
And,
game, good game.
The Russian blue, the grey one with the green eyes, is Nala.
See you later, Robbie.
Nala, I love that. That's a lovely name.
It's because I had a
Gigi and
Simba
Nala.
years ago. So now I've got the Nala.
Oh, this
Gigi
is
Nala.
Lady Diana, everyone. She smells like what's it? She's gonna have a little.
Did you want to play your song, Steve?
Yeah, pick a song on.
No.
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 Do it.
I didn't win.
I
I don't get the honours.
I'll have to play
No one
mine
wants to
again.
hear that. They want to hear yours. They said how they love it.
I
Right,
know.
well, everyone, it's nice to see you all again. Is it on Thursday? We're doing it again next week.
Well, I'd have to put it up here again if. Well, I'd have to find it.
Are we back to Thursday next week? Yeah.
Should we talk after? Shall I play the song and then we'll talk for a little bit?
I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, are we doing Thursday next week? Yes.
I'm getting my song.
Yeah, it will be Thursday, yeah. But I say,
Cool.
shall I play the song and then we'll chat after? Because we've got that, what's happening tomorrow as well.
Oh yeah, go on.
Lovely
Oh
stuff.
yes, you've got your exclusive. Go on then. Go on
Thanks
then.
all. Thanks all. It's been fun.
Why are you saying thanks? I thought we were playing a song and then talking. I'm
Because
getting
people
really...
are saying bye. So.
Sorry. I was waiting to play the song, you see, but are you sending yours over?
No, she's a dash down ravioli revolution. Look, da 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 da, it's the sausage.
Yeah, all my cats were originally named after the Lion King.
I'll play the song and then we'll come back and we'll chat. I need to go to the toilet.
Jack Russell, the sausage dog.
Sausage.
I had a scar book.
I am one generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes of the UK, the courage of the UK, pushing my cam to the limits. I'm standing right here in a crowd, or in London town. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes. Keeping the faith in a crowded place. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, no mics in faces. I'm standing right here, ready with questions. Give me your answers. One generation media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real life. No one feeding me lines, talking points on nothing. For a self-made journal, I'm your YouTube, you know it's pretty sick. Gotta realize, all the MSM realize, bringing you the news that the legacy refuse. One generation media, first generation of true media, needed everywhere with my real eyes. First person view, reporting of current affairs. I am one generation media, and this is my media. One gen media, walking the streets with a yes, yes, holding up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
thought-
me, is it?
I thought I didn't. No, it's me as well. I thought I'd end it a bit early that time, so we can crack on. Yeah, there's a few comments in the chat about storms. I love a thunderstorm. It probably gives me energy. So yeah, I'm waiting for it. I do love a thunderstorm. I remember chasing one up to God
Live
knows where
stream it.
was.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I did. That's the thing. On my old channel, it's really crap. It was before I even knew how to bloody run a YouTube channel. It's called Adventure D. If you go on that channel, you'll see.
Oh,
us,
Adventure D. I know, I
in
think
a-
Adventure D needs to fix up again.
You'll
Come
see
back.
you'll see us in an old BMW E30 chasing around thunderstorms.
Oh,
But the
it's getting very
quality
windy now.
is terrible. So yeah, don't bother. I can't even get back into that channel. But yeah.
There's no license around here.
Yes, there is. There, look, white one.
We're back on live now.
Right, yeah. So what is everyone else? Yeah, it is addictive, Ken. I know. I love it. It just gives me proper energy. I love a fun.
Oh, Anne-Marie, Henry VIII and stuff. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
I'm Henry the
If I am Henry VIII, I am.
That's good. A good lightning storm, fascinating. You know, it is fascinating. I say it's the energy when you're there. I mean, obviously, people. There's reports you can get struck by lightning and this, that, and the other. But yeah,
Have you
touch
seen
wood.
those videos where that guy, he's walking down the street and he gets struck by lightning 2 or 3 different times?
Yeah, gets up.
Crazy, and he gets up and walks off.
Well, what was that? What was that old comedy film? Was it Ernie or Ernest or something? Do you remember Ernest when he gets
Yeah.
electric in him? That was hilarious.
Ernest goes to jail with that.
Yeah. I always thought that that would happen to me as a kid. I want electric, but it never developed.
I'm going to be honest, when I was younger, I had a very big fear because remember, I grew up in the 90s and a bit of the 80s. I really thought quicksand was going to be a much more of an issue than it is because in every film when we was younger, there was fucking quicksand. I've never seen any quicksand in my life, and I go to beaches a lot.
There is quick mud, isn't there, on some of those horse fields we've been detecting? I remember thinking.
I'm just saying, it just seemed like it was going to be a much more of an issue than it actually is.
Mel says she stands outside in barefoot. Is that to earth?
Yeah, grounding. I love it.
Yeah, you can ground or earthing, what you call it, what you want. But yeah, that's really, really good. Actually. You know,
calms the nervous system.
You know, people put poles out on the beach when there's a thunderstorm, and if the thunder hits it, it turns the sand into glass. Have you ever seen that? Like, watch some of those videos. Yeah, if you put a metal pole on the beach where the sand is, and if the lightning strikes it, which it often does, it just turns the sand into like glass. There's lots of bits of glass everywhere.
So yeah, some people sell them sculptures for quite a lot of money as well.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, because it makes because the lightning turns the sand into glass, and they pull it out. It makes like a weird shaped glass sculpture, and they're sold for quite a lot of money.
Well, Driftwood bloody sold for quite a lot of money a few years ago, didn't it? For all those fancy art picture frames they wanted. What was it? Shabby chic or something? When it was all the rage.
Yeah.
I think it was it you, RBM, used to collect Driftwood and sell it on eBay? Used to be.
Yeah, when I used to go detective down the beach, if I found any.
I'm gonna sneeze. I need
I got a whole bag of it in the loft somewhere. Every time I find a little bit, I pick it up and keep it.
Yeah,
it'll be useful one day. But yeah, I'm seeing no signs of this thunderstorm yet. Even the weather app is telling me it's just rain, but apparently there's going to be thunderstorms.
Yeah, it's the weather, isn't it? It's the heat. The heat rises fast, hits kind of another weather system, and then you get lightning and thunder.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it says it's supposed to be in force from 8 p.m. I mean, it's nearly 10 now, and I haven't seen any rain or anything yet. So, hopefully,
I just had a call from CP saying I wasn't live, but I'm sure we're still live. Everyone's here, so yeah. I said I'm still live. But yeah, no, we'll wrap it up soon. I say we were just going to talk about tomorrow quickly, aren't we? What's
yeah, go on. You've got your.
Well, I'm going to go to London because not only do we have Truth in the Colour because it's the King's birthday, so we should have like soldiers and everything marching, a bit of a flyby. So I'm going to be live. I'm also going to position myself somewhere where we get to catch the naked pervs, which is like hundreds of naked cyclists.
Going out to have a little perv on all the ladies' bottoms
that are descending on London. So I'm hoping where I position myself, it's either going to be Marble Art, their Speaker's Corner area, because I think they'll be there, or Big Ben, somewhere around there. I haven't decided yet on my location, but I want to try and get both. And the air show. So if the air show is going to fly over Buckingham Palace, I figure if I position myself somewhere where I should get all three. So if anyone's not doing anything tomorrow, do tune in. I don't know what time I'll be going live yet, but try and get there for as early as possible. I'm going to do some research this evening.
On the live weather map, it looks like they'll come at about 11:30 p.m. I'm going to have a late night if I'm going to see a good thunderstorm. And I've been getting early nights as well, so I don't know how late I can stay up.
Do you want your chicken dinner? Oh, she wants a bit of the sausage. I've got to go and feed the sausage in a minute. Oh.
film some loose sausages. Hello, what do you mean? There'll be a lot of todgers flying about. Yeah,
you need to watch because you don't need a rogue tit to ruin your monetization, like flapping in the wind.
Well, it probably won't get monetized. Yeah, it probably won't get monetized anyway. I mean, I don't know if Lisa's on. She was on a channel earlier. I'm sure she said that the last one was on YouTube and people must have been able to show it. Can you show it with like a warning or something? Sensitive content label.
I think you can. I think you can put at the front of the video like sensitive or whatever. Yeah, shocking footage.
But
as long as you put a warning, I think.
If I'm going to be doing a live stream, that's what I'm thinking. It's not going to shut me down, is it? I'm not in the middle of a live.
Well, Richard was doing it on his riots in Ballymena. He put a sensitive thing at the start of one of his videos and showed the riots and stuff like that. So,
was that a live stream though, or was that a video?
No, it was a short video he put up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is going to be a live, so Yeah, any rogue tits then? I'm sure to
Rogue tits
capture them for
and
you.
bum cracks.
If that's what you're looking out for. But yeah,
Love it.
I've only ever seen it in the news a couple of times. I didn't think it was that big a deal, but it looks like it's going to be quite a lot. So yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I think we're going to have rain tomorrow, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be sunny and rainy. It's going to be a bit of both.
Well, that's the point. If it's going to be raining, I need to go on my nightly slug watch. Do you know them little buggers? My plant, I can't remember what it's called, but it's got these beautiful yellow flowers on it. The new ones have come out and they've got every single petal of about 15 flowers. Now it just looks like a green bush.
I'm having the same problem with
They are
slugs.
so and I do it every night. I check for them, and they still manage to decimate the plant yet again. Bumholes.
Touch wood, I've kept them at bay so far, but they have had a nibble at a few things. But
no, they're too much. They're too much. Take the piss. They've got loads of stuff to eat up there, and they want to eat my nice yellow plant. Take the piss.
Nice yellow plant.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's all it is like the middle bit of the flower, the pot where the pollen is. There's not a petal left.
Well, I think Ken. I don't even think I'm following your channel. Is it called Ken Patriot? I'm gonna have to have a look at this channel of Kent's and have a look at his store.
Yeah, I've tried eggshells and everything. They just. Yeah, I'm gonna electrocute the table, electrify the table with a battery and some copper wire because I'm sick of them, and I can't put slug pellets or anything down because of the wildlife, and I have a dog, so I can't risk it. I can't have poison anywhere in my house.
Electrify it, eh?
Yeah, with a little. I'll do a video on it. Just use a square battery and some copper wire. You put it round, and they can't cross it, and then there's no slugs, no snails. Good night. Friendly to all of them.
Eggshells as well. Have you been collecting your eggshells? That's another.
Yeah, but beer. No, but what they go on the pot and they go up to the stem. It's like a bush like that, but they've taken all the yellow flowers out of it. They are so selfish.
Isn't there some kind of trick you can do where you put vinegar in with like beer and water and you leave it and they all sort of go in and drown?
I know, but it's just sick. Like you're never gonna. I need a way to just deter them from there because I live next to the woods. There's a billion snails there and slugs just waiting to come. It doesn't matter if you put those in beer, more will come.
AJ's got a solution for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Put the copper down. I've got copper wire, and I'm just going to put it onto a battery.
You don't need
Yeah, they won't cross it.
Definitely work. Why don't you set up a slow-mo camera and like capture some of these electrocutions? It might make good.
It's not. No, they don't. They just tried to cross it, and they're like, because of their mucus, it sort of gives them a slight buzz, and they just turn around and go away. So it's harmless for everyone.
Because of their mucus. I love it. Well, that sounds brilliant, Zen. And on that note, I think I'm probably going to end
Moving 50 on.
That's a good way to end it because I want to now go and check the pubs. I'll be out there with the torch.
Well, I've had a lovely time tonight, everyone. Thanks for coming.
No, me too.
See you next Thursday.
We'll try and check out Ken Patriot. Thank you, Lieutenant Roman, all my moderators that have attended today, and hopefully it'll be on tomorrow. And yeah, it won't be too X-rated for most of you. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. We've got lots going on in London. I know
Good luck tomorrow.
As well, so
I'll check in with you. I'll be moderating the live. I'll be giving you warnings of any rogue titties.
Yeah,
there's a tit on the
loose. You can be on Titty Watch.
I'll be on Tit Watch.
And something else watch as well.
Butt crack watch.
The name of it now. Yeah.
All right, see you next week, people.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Like button if
Bye.
You haven't already, and I'll see you next week. Thursday will be Thursday because we're off on the weekend. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks Zen. Thanks
Bye,
RBM. Congratulations.
Bye LTG. Bye Stella. Bye everyone. Bye Mel.
Bye Anne-Marie. Bye Ken. Bye Mel. Bye everybody in the chat. I'll see you next week. It's been a blast.